are actually in the second, Deborah, of our Dress Your Body Shape series. And today is all about the hourglass, also known as the figure 8.
Yes, it
so
is.
We're going to talk numbers. We're going to talk proportions. We're going to talk about body positivity, because whatever body shape you are, it is about getting to know your body shape. The more you know it, the more you love it, treat it with kindness, and dress it well. And that is what we are here to help you to do and achieve today. So we thank you for joining us. I am Elaine, so happy to be with you. We have myself, Stephanie, and Primal today, all hourglasses in their own unique way. Maybe I'll just remind you that before joining Shepherds, I had no clue about body shape. And that's why I feel that knowing the proportions of your body is important. And it's not so much about knowing your body shape, but again, it's unique proportions. So that's why I think everyone joining us today will get a little nugget of style information and something to take away to help you, again, dress your body. So sometimes you want to accentuate that very definitely with something very close to the waist, and sometimes you want something, that garment that has that soft flow in it, and that's what I've done here with this lovely tunic from Joseph Ribkoff. I'm very much a tunic dresser. I have the height for it. I'm 5'9", so I feel that I can do it. I'm color contrasting here as well, but I wanted to accentuate the leg with a legging. So I did the legging and extender, my dynamic duo. I could live in this every day of the year. So now I'm going to quickly better define the hourglass shape. Et voilà.
Thank you, Elaine.
Thank you. Okay, so you're going to see there are curves here. I'm 56 years old.
56 years young.
Yes, exactly. And look amazing.
Thank you. So again, the measurements are such as the waist is about 10 inches smaller than the bust and the hip. I am, if you look at my outline, I'm told that I have like a very balanced outline for an hourglass, but in reality, I get, if I take any extra weight, I hope you can see I've got la culotte de cheval, the extra here, the extra here. I have the inner thigh bulge, and I have the classic hourglass menopause. So it's a little extra that happens right under the waistline. And from the side, it expands and contracts depending on the day.
And on the posture.
And the posture, exactly. Posture is so important. So Elaine, what is your favorite body part? My favorite body part is my waist. Because I always feel that there are many, many dresses that allow you to accentuate it, and then I like a soft flow over the hip line. What part do I challenge them is my most challenging are my hips. And whenever I get into a fitting room, that's what I look at first.
And why do you find your hips challenging?
Because I find that they're out of proportion, I should say my lower hip. So I'm almost like a pear here, and it's very hard to get rid of. I've got the saddlebags, I've got cellulite, I've got, as I say, inner, outer.
Oh, no,
And that happened like at the age of 5. I remember walking in shorts and I could see the jiggle wiggle. So it's always been there. It's part and parcel often of the curvy girls. They have a little extra, and well, that's the way it is.
Good morning, Stephanie.
Here I am. Good morning. You guys, you have to commend all of the models who come out here in leggings and a tank top and show what everything looks like.
I know, the brave girls of Shepherds,
I know,
right?
Exactly. But you know what? It's exactly what Elaine said. You know what? We're here to educate, and we're here to tell you that your body is just fine the way it is. We all want to change things, and there's nothing wrong with trying to be healthy and exercise and eat well, but don't try and change who you are, because you're beautiful just the way you are. Right?
Yes, we had a lady said she's most comfortable at home, and her home is her body.
Oh,
which is
beautiful.
So beautiful, right?
Yeah.
There's no place like my home,
There's no
which
place
is
like
my
exactly.
body.
And that's very eloquent, beautifully said. So as Elaine said, we're doing hourglass today. So I am a bit of a mix. So I'm sort of the conduit between last week's inverted triangle and this week's hourglass. So I am a mix of shapes. So I do have a very broad shoulder line, which is a little unusual for the hourglass. And then I come in at the waist, but I'm very square in the hips. So a little bit of an hourglass, a little bit of an inverted triangle. So certainly lots of challenges
many of us
for dressing.
are, right? Slightly mixed. So it's
very few
good to
people
know
are going to
that.
be exactly
Yeah.
the perfect definition of what the body shape is. So I'm about a size 12 or a size 14. I have the mummy tummy. Henry's 8 months old now,
I
almost
know.
9 months.
How
So
is he doing?
He's doing very, very well. He's
Enjoying
giving
the
us
winter?
a run for our money. Yeah, he's fantastic. We enjoy him so much. He's got a little personality, and he's a lot of fun. So as I was saying to the girls, so I have a mummy tummy, and I'm trying to get rid of it, just exercise and being kind to myself. But I thought, if I have this forever, I'm not going to let it dictate what I wear and limit what I wear. I'm just going to wear what I want and what I feel great in. So,
That is so important, Stephanie. That
Yeah.
is so important for every one of us to just,
Yeah.
celebrate who we are right now.
exactly.
And
Yeah,
as you
exactly.
said, try to be healthy,
Yeah.
but don't lose sleep about
Exactly.
it.
Don't
right?
lose sleep. Be so kind to yourself.
Yeah.
That's what I try to do for me and try to tell other people is just be so kind to yourself, because that's who we need to be kind for. We sometimes forget, and
Yeah.
we put everyone else ahead of ourselves. So I came out in bare feet because I did want you to see exactly my proportions. I usually wear a heel of some kind. So I'm usually up a little higher, but I just wanted to show you exactly what my body looks like.
So how tall are you,
So I'm
Stephanie?
5'3".
Okay. Mhm.
So short, not balanced like Elaine, certainly not out of balance, but you know what I mean. Broader shoulder, very full in the bust and broad across the back.
A very nipped in tummy, though.
Yeah, so nipped in waist here, and then square. So
sorry,
very
yeah,
square here in the hips. I have a very long rise. So my belly button is here. So this is 13 inches. And a regular pair of pants is about 11 inches. So I always have issue with having pants that fit right up on my natural waist.
Yeah.
And so I get a lot of camel toe. Okay, we're just
Okay.
going to talk about it. So I don't tend to wear a lot of pants because of the issue in my crotch and riding up and everything. So I tend to wear leggings and tunics or dresses. So I don't have to worry about that.
I just have to tell you what someone said here. Someone said, Linda said, the mummy tummy gave you a beautiful gift, Stephanie, to last a lifetime.
Exactly. And that's
That's
why I
so
don't
pretty.
lose sleep
Yeah,
over it. It just
exactly.
is what it is, and it was totally worth it. So
Yeah,
I'm not going to worry about it at all. So this is me, and I'm going to come back in some...
Can you tell me if you have a favorite body part?
Favorite body part. So my favorite body part would be my legs.
Yeah.
Because I do have muscular legs, and they look great in dresses and great in leggings. So very blessed there. And I would say, not my least favorite, but challenging part to dress certainly would be my tummy.
Yeah.
Because pants are always tight around the tummy, but loose in the hips. So definitely tummy. And it used to be my bust line, but I actually figured out ways to dress it appropriately and where I feel comfortable. So not so much of a challenge now.
Oh, great. Thank you, Stephanie. Good morning,
Good
Primal.
morning, good morning. How's everybody doing? And here you see me in my bare bones. It's quite a.
It's great. You look amazing. You do.
Okay.
You honestly do.
All right. Anyway, so I've been, Catherine, who is our body shape
style
guru, she has
guru,
done
yeah.
our body shapes here, and she has done mine, and she says I'm a lean hourglass. Okay,
Yeah.
I'm size 8, 5'7". So I do have a bust line.
Yeah.
There's almost like 8 to 10 inches difference between my bust and my waist and
Yeah.
the hips. So I got long arms, long legs, but I do have very
Yeah.
very short waisted. I am.
You have a shorter torso as compared to your beautiful long
My
legs,
long
right?
legs and a shorter torso here. I have very high waist here. So it's just, I feel fortunate that I can wear fitted things if I want to, or I can just make it like an hourglass. At this point of of my life, anyway,
Yeah.
I don't want to wear too many fitted things, very
Yeah,
very
mhm.
fitted, because it accentuates this little apple that's growing here. Okay,
Belly,
So-
yeah.
But you know what? It's well, you can see it.
Yeah, it is what
It
we
is
are
what it
now.
is,
Exactly.
And Elaine was asking me, Premal, what is your favorite body part? And I'm thinking, when I was younger, I would like to show off all these curves that I have, especially, when in India we would wear saris.
Yeah.
And, sari has a little tiny
You
blouse.
show
and
off your
you have
little waist.
And you have your waist. And I would
Exactly.
make sure the way I would put my draping here, it will give me a nice little curve long, and I
Yeah.
loved it. But now I as you grow mature, and I like to keep it a little bit more hidden. And at this point, I'm just grateful that we have a body that all body parts are functioning well. And so I'm grateful for that. And it doesn't matter what body shape you have. If you are healthy, to me that is the main thing.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So this is my lean hourglass. I can play with my body. I can wear loose, flowy things, as you've seen me, very dramatic, very flowy.
Is there
But
anything you struggle with because of your?
It's my short waist.
Is your short waist?
My
Yeah.
short waist. It just, I just feel that it's very high here. It's almost.
So it
here.
might be sometimes difficult to have the proportions right, I guess.
Right, right.
And then you have your trousers maybe a bit shorter because.
Exactly, yeah.
you have
I always
nice long
to kind of
legs.
lengthen
Yeah.
sometimes my arms are so long
Yeah.
that I have to, either lengthen the sleeve or just have to really push it up to
yes,
make it look
exactly.
so.
Mhm.
But otherwise, I'm lean
Perfect.
hourglass.
You are perfect,
Oh,
Primal,
sure.
as you are.
Okay, so now we're going to have some fun.
Yes.
And we're going to style up some looks that either showcase the classic hourglass shape or kind of deviate a little
Yes,
bit from
exactly.
it. And we'll
And how you can play with your body shape, right? You can change
Exactly.
your shape, not change it, but you can
remix the proportions. I
exactly
think.
give the
And-
illusion of being more, leaner or squarer or however you want to do
Exactly. So once you know the guidelines, you can branch out and play. Okay, so wanted to show this because it has been one of our bestsellers this season. So I think it's worth taking a look at different ways to
use
style
that
it up. Right?
exactly, and
So
for, on different body shapes too, right? How you would
Exactly.
style it. Mhm.
So if you do have a longer neck, I do think that you can accentuate that.
Yes.
I think it's really quite pretty.
And you
But-
do have a long neck, Elaine.
Well,
A
I'd say it's
swan-like
about
neck.
Medium,
No,
medium
pretty
in length.
swan-like your
not
neck.
too long nor too short, but you can do that, okay? I like, again, I mentioned tunic dressing. So deviating away from the classic hourglass where she's
Yeah.
showcasing that. But very important directional lines. So something like the piping here in the same color as the knit in the gray is very, very important.
Yeah.
Because it breaks up what could be just a solid expanse, okay? And then the sleeve length, it's always good to show a little bit of sleeve here. So the garment
skin.
isn't capturing the whole body. There is a body under
Yeah.
there and you're seeing a little more of it.
Do you
Hello.
Oh,
So
wow.
I'm here, so this is my okay outfit, but not perfect.
Yes,
So we are
uh-huh.
going to perfect it on camera, okay? So what we wanted to do is have a nice blouse just to show that someone with a fuller bust can
Yeah.
certainly wear a white blouse, but you have to find the right one in the right proportions. Okay, and then we have a belt in the middle to cinch in my waist, but again, not perfect. Okay, so we're gonna make it perfect. So first of all, this belt is too wide, too wide for my short waist.
Exactly.
So I have very little room between my bust and my hip line, okay? So, or my natural waist, I'm sorry. So I only have one hand. Sometimes someone who's a pair or a lean pair can even fit three
Yes.
between their waist and their bust. So I'm quite short in the waist, okay? So I'm gonna take that off. So now we're instantly a little bit better because we're not
because
shortening
your
my
waist is, your torso is elongated without that encroaching on the
Exactly.
space of your torso,
Exactly,
right?
Yeah. And so now this blouse is lovely, but not perfect. So I'm going to change it to a different blouse. And I'll So now what we've done is created a look that's a little bit airier,
Yeah.
much more room here on
It's not
and shoulders,
overwhelming
not
you.
overwhelming, okay? I will add a belt, but I'm going to add a black belt.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, we've left it open to show a little bit of the black cami underneath, and that's just going to tie in the two looks here.
Yeah.
And of course, we have to pop the collar and put on a fantastic pair of earrings to really help frame the face.
Lynn, the size shirt that Stephanie is wearing is a size 12 Foxcroft shirt.
Size 14.
Sorry, I apologize.
Size 14 in the Foxcroft.
Yeah.
Okay, and the shoe. So the shoe is cutting off my leg, okay, so making
Yeah.
me look just a little bit shorter, although it's fantastic. So I'm going to put on a sleeker pump. And of course, you could do a ballet flat or whatever works for you.
It looks, everyone says it looks beautiful and they love
Yeah.
the transformation, so.
That's exactly it. So it's
Yeah.
just about taking something that's pretty good. So you have the principles that you want to use, and it's just elevating it and making small
Yeah.
adjustments so that it's
With
more suited
little
to your
tweaks,
body shape.
exactly.
Right?
Yep. Thank you,
Good,
Stephanie.
You're welcome.
Okay. So I just wanted to show you about, or talk about, when you have long legs,
Yeah.
you can get away with bold prints or prints of any
Exactly.
kind. So I'm quite comfortable wearing prints on my legs. I've got very long, so it's just, it's not over, it's not out there for
Yeah.
me. But I like to wear a nice little tunicky top to go with
Yeah.
it, because otherwise, it's fine.
Yeah.
But
And
I
as you
think
said,
that just-
you've gone past that stage where you always wanted to show, accentuate your
Right,
waist. You
right.
want to look,
Elegant, I
Yeah.
want to show the elegance of, of the clothes and just the way it should be worn. And so this is something very soft look on the top, and then I can really go bold if I
Okay,
want.
so here we go. It's a new pant. This is another new pant from Lizette. I saw it, I loved it. It's okay. It's not great here. I'm accentuating here, but just to show you that again, this often happens with the Hourglass. She's got that piece of gold, which is the accented waist.
Yeah.
But then this happens. Okay, so I'd like, and the print also makes the accentuation go down here. So I want to bring up a little bit of accent to the top. So I'm going to go to, well, my all-time favorite shirt, which is the tailor shirt from Foxcroft. I do love the long sleeve, and I can do the long sleeve top as well, the shirt that Stephanie wore.
Yeah.
And you could cuff the sleeve on it as well. So right away now, I'm kind of rebalancing the proportions, right? Because I'm adding a little bit of focus and weight here.
exactly.
All right, so that's good. So now I'm using, how pretty is this pink, Deborah?
Oh, I love this. I absolutely love this sweater. I love this color personally.
Right?
It's a color that has been in style. This dusty rose pink has been in style for 1 or 2 years already,
Yes.
and I think it's still continuing because it's just a soft pink that works with most
Works with
complexions.
most.
Elaine,
Sorry.
I have a question for
Yes.
you. I'm sorry to interrupt. What do you do if you have heavy legs?
Right, well,
How would you dress?
How would
or
you
what
dress?
would you stay away from?
right, so you want to, you can accent with style and color. So darker colors are where you will want to, they will minimize the look.
Yeah.
So a black, a dark navy, a
Yeah.
dark charcoal.
Yeah, and maybe
Um,
not wear such bold prints on your leg,
That's
on the top,
right.
and make sure it's not too fitted, right?
That's
if your
right.
legs
Should
are
be a
heavier.
wider cut for
A
sure.
wider cut, or if it's a straight cut, it should have structure. So a
Yes.
very, very deep ponte, will work for you. Simply pants, for example, that have a bit of a width as well. Something with a soft A-line, like a very soft drape palazzo,
Yeah.
will work. And go with length as well instead of. This crop is tricky.
Yeah.
Ideally, I think I would do a sandal with it, but I feel that the silver shoe also works because you also want to kind of go to that softness.
Yes, it's
So-
tying in the whole softness of the outfit,
It's
right? And
tying
it's
it in.
grounding it also in a way.
That's right. So I'm taking what is a boxy knit, okay, and now I'm going to tuck out my shirt tails.
Yeah.
Because I want to add a little length. And what I like about these white shirts is that they brighten.
Yes.
They add accents of brightness wherever you want. So here, pop up the collar, add pearls up here, and then I'm going to add a bracelet. And I like to do that on one arm only. Okay, so you've got a little bit of a zigzag going on with
Yeah,
this. I would not do a watch in this. You really want to stay away from creating a horizontal line.
Exactly.
against you.
Yeah, which we
Okay?
talked about a little.
So you see how I've added a little volume on here to balance out the volume that's happening on the bottom. So now it works.
So I'm here in a Joseph Ribkoff dress. Joseph Ribkoff is a wonderful friend to the Hourglass.
That
okay?
looks amazing on you,
so
Stephanie. It
they make
really does.
fantastic dresses and pieces that are really sculpted and help to either accentuate your feminine figure or create curves for a more feminine figure. So this dress here is perfect for me because it has a little bit of a cap sleeve, so it's helping to reduce the width of my shoulders.
yeah,
Okay, so I'm getting a kind of a diagonal line here.
Yeah.
Okay. The beautiful deep V, which is of course elongating my neckline, helping to minimize the size of my bust.
Yeah.
The faux wrap is perfect because it again gives you a kind of like a diagonal
Exactly.
line that comes through here. So now the eye is coming down here.
Yeah, again.
And then
you know,
all of this detail here at the side, as opposed to right down the middle. So from my arms down, diagonal across, so cutting the width.
It's doing
Right.
all the right
Doing
things,
all the
this
right
dress.
things, accentuating
Absolutely, yeah.
my waist here. And good for petites because it's not cut straight across, so my leg does look a little bit longer
Yeah.
when it comes up at the front. And then of course so beautiful and flouncy.
It fits you to a T, this dress. It's perfect.
Fantastic.
It's a beautiful,
This
beautiful
is
dress.
very sexy,
Yeah.
just absolutely beautiful, and it is stretchy. Okay, it's stretchy, so you don't have to be uncomfortable. And although I am petite, this dress fits very well. It's actually not too long in the body. Sometimes Joseph Ribkoff dresses are too long from here to here,
Yeah.
but this one fits beautifully.
Yeah, and I find that the different lengths really elongates your leg, you know, so it makes you look taller, it makes you look,
And then as you walk, you get a little
it
bit
has
of
a
movement.
beautiful
Yeah.
movement with this dress. And that's the new Joseph Ribkoff dress.
Yeah.
And what size are you wearing it
So
in,
I'm in
Stephanie?
the size 12.
Okay.
Okay,
Thank
so
you.
really my size in Ribkoff is the 14. However, because this is nice and stretchy and I want to accentuate my curves, I did go down a size so that it was a tighter fit.
Okay, so
Not
just
for
keep that
everybody.
in mind, yeah,
Yeah.
also, because Ribkoff tends to cut small generally,
Yes.
so be aware of that.
Yeah.
Check the sizing, you know, so you'll know what's going to work for you.
Exactly, and you know what, it's okay to go tight. If you want to go
Oh,
tight,
yeah.
go tight.
Exact style, personality.
So I'm keeping the same pant on. So ladies, if you're not comfortable with wearing leggings, these slim pants are a perfect answer for you.
Yes.
Because they're nice and slim, they have stretch in them. Again, you can dress them up, dress them down, make it your own way. And I just changed my top just to give you another look with the same bottoms that you really should have 4 or 5 different tops to go with one pant, especially
Exactly.
with the prints. There's so many colors that come out with these lovely prints that you can add on any color of your choice, make it your own.
Good, so this, again, Shanghai dress from Neon Buddha. I am in the size medium. We had the size large on me, but it just swallowed me up a little bit because it didn't quite accentuate my indented waist. And we're talking about the Hourglass today. So it is a beautiful dress, difficult to see black on black. So again, bringing the eye diagonally, so you know, so helping
Exactly.
to cut the expanse, as Elaine would say, and makes you look a lot taller. And petites, don't worry about the length, okay? Put on the right shoe. You could even put on a sneaker if you want. It really is style personality. So I brought a necklace because I wanted to talk about neckline. So sometimes when a dress is perfect for you every other spot, except for the neckline, because I do have a fuller bust, from here to here now looks like bust line, when
Yes.
it's not really.
Yeah.
But in your, you know, when you look at it. So what I thought is if you bring in the right necklace to mimic the shape of a neckline that is good for you, then you make the
Exactly.
dress perfect.
Yep. And
And it
again,
tricks
it
the eye.
draws all your eye upwards. You can see, you know, a beautiful smile.
Exactly.
And it's a great classic black dress on Stephanie. That's what
Yes.
Sandra says.
It absolutely is. The key for if you have a full bust is bra-friendly straps. Okay,
Yes.
so anything that is bra-friendly is going to help you because it is going to cut the expanse of your shoulder line and of your bust line. The smaller the strap, the larger you're going to look. So spaghetti
Okay.
straps or strapless is not the friend of somebody who wants to minimize the bust line. If you want to show off, go for it.
Well, right, so same dress, and I wanted to showcase, like, I think an interesting way that the Hourglass can showcase her waist, okay? So this is, pardon me, the adjustable belt. And I asked Primal to adjust it. She said, do you want it tighter? Or I said, tighter, 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 tight.
Exactly.
Okay, because I want to, so what I
Showcase.
did here is that I created the shawl, and I'll show you this in a moment, but I wanted, again, do you see how I've really broadened the shoulder line?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm not like Stephanie, I don't have a fuller bust, I have just like a regular size bust, so I can do these accents right over the bust line. But I've kept this open, I've popped the collar, I've added the white, and I've added a necklace here. So everything is kind of coming up, almost like an inverted triangle, if you will. But the length of the dress here balances out the body, as opposed to here.
Oh, look at the difference.
Look at the,
Yeah.
now it's more top heavy, right?
Yeah.
Now, we're balancing a little more. And again, I wanted the accent to be right here on the waistline.
On your waist,
So it's
yep.
that very angled line. And here's the back,
Yep.
okay? So here we are.
Very architectural and beautiful structure to this
So
look.
you see, I mean, it's just a beautiful piece, but you can make it architectural again,
Yeah.
and with the help of the belt. But here again, if you just wanted to drape, the idea is to, again, drape, focus on the shoulder line, and then kind of finish it off wherever you want with an angled line.
Yeah.
Here's
Yeah.
another way to drape, to add, again, refocus on the top, and I believe that promo is ready.
Yeah,
The
you wanted to
same
see
dress.
this dress on different people. There you go.
Three
It-
different
all of
people,
our-
it's the same
Yeah.
kind of body shape, but 3 different sizes. And I think it's a very flattering dress. It's very simple. I like to keep it all the simple, straight lines
Yeah.
here. And the necklace is elongates it.
Exactly.
Right? And just keeping it
Absolutely.
like this is all the Batami beautiful
Yeah.
collection that we have with the earrings.
Kept it very simple, just added a couple of pieces to accentuate it.
Right.
And
I can go with heels, but you know, at this point now, I like my flats. And I can, you know, you can wear a shawl over it, put a shorty jacket over it. Let me see. Even a white blouse, just to, I'm
yeah,
gonna
like
show
you can tie a crop little
Yes.
blouse.
But
Elaine,
before we do
the
that-
belt that you have on the extendable belt, it goes up to a size 14?
Yes.
Yeah, so
It's a one
12
size.
to a 14
Yeah.
is how is as wide as the belt would
So,
go.
or you can just go like this, just with the belt. Go on a slant rather than
Yeah.
straight. So go on a slant. Always, you know, it doesn't make it wider.
It depends what you want to accentuate, right? If you want to
Exactly.
accentuate your waist, you go in straight. If you want to,
Exactly. You want to do
you know,
that.
depending how you'd like
Yeah,
to do
but
it.
it is on the side. It's always nice.